Sunday.
Welcome to Vegas Live, the show where we engage in healthy debate on a wide array of topics ranging from entrepreneurship, relationships, current events, true crime, entertainment, and anything else that may pop up. Each week, we bring you that fire, intense, funny, and engaging discourse. Whether you're single, married, well off, or well enough, you're in the right place. So sit back, kick your feet up, and let's dive into Vegas Live. And now your host, Vegas Skates.
Yeah, y'all, up under the light. What is cracking? Episode 79, we back. Why can't hear me? I don't know. I don't sound loud enough. Y'all can hear me? Let me turn my mic up. Let me turn my mic up and turn that crap off in the background. Where is it at?
I don't hear you. I don't think I hear you, bro.
Let me turn this damn music off. Hold on. Yeah, cut off. Get up out of there. It should have been cut off. How y'all doing, man? What's cracking? Welcome to another week, man.
Good.
Another Wednesday. What do you say, Jay?
I said, hey.
Hey, what's cracking, man? How y'all week? How was your holiday? How was, the whole...
Speaking of that, your brother was right, man. He was talking, y'all talking about happy Memorial Day. He said, y'all happy about that? I say he was on to something. Yeah, he was on to something.
Look, what did we tell him, Shay, before we were just, we was hanging out all day, right? So we were just random talking.
Exactly.
We were just on some random, let me move this monitor. I get
Right.
this whole dual monitor.
I forgot about that,
Yeah, so we were just talking. Yeah, matter of fact, Donna had put that in the chat. It's Memorial Day, not Veterans Day.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, all right. We got it wrong. It wasn't like we was trying to get it right. It wasn't, it's like, it ain't that serious.
Y'all
okay.
had good intentions, man. Y'all had good intentions.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's still, because you can always say thank you for your service, right?
Yep.
That's true.
Well, you can't say.
And we did. We
Yeah.
did.
Say again? Oh, okay.
All in the background.
Yeah, I can hear him. I can hear him.
Who's
Well,
that?
today on the show, man, we got some of the latest topics that we're gonna jump in. We're gonna jump in the whole Papoose, Remy mod thing. Reggie had to kind of, update me and give me what's going on with it. I haven't been
all over social media.
I know, but that's just one story I just I have not been following.
Yeah.
I followed it early.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't
all it
follow
is,
it.
huh?
But I haven't been following it, but it's on there
just keep
and
popping
they're
up.
just going in, and I
Yeah.
just kind of find myself stuck listening.
Listening to the
happened?
drama.
Yeah. Why do we like other people's drama?
Because we don't want to
We're
put
addicted to
out.
drama.
This is what I say, Shay, about that. Like I watch Love and Hip Hop, Basketball Wives, all
I
that.
used to love those.
If you gonna put your business out there, I'm gonna watch it because my business ain't gonna be out there. That's why
Right.
we love it because our business ain't out there.
Yeah, I can imagine.
We love drama. Drama sales, man.
For sure.
It
Jerry
does.
Springer.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Jerry Springer.
Jerry was the bomb.
Yeah,
back then.
drama
Y'all
sells.
taste back in the day. I bought the collection.
Did you?
Yeah.
I used
That
to
was a
watch
waste of
it
that
just
money.
for the fighting.
Yep.
We got
Just to see
Travis
okay.
Hunter. He got married.
Mm.
Number 2 pick in the NFL draft. A lot of people were talking about that, saying he's a dummy, he's stupid, he gonna
Mhm.
take all his money, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, it's that man's money. Where's my other phone at?
Yep.
There we go. On the damn ground. So yeah, we got Travis Hunter, and we're gonna tie all these topics in and see how it applies to our lives. We're gonna ask questions and hopefully get some answers. What else did we have? We had one more.
Travis. We had Travis.
Let me look at my phone, man.
It was. Oh, y'all was talking about the
yeah.
rap, gangster rap.
Oh yeah. My boy Theo wanted he
Good job, Shay.
T streaming. He wants to jump in. He wants to ask. He believes gangster rap is destroying or has destroyed the black community. So we're gonna wait till he comes up to even jump into that because we don't want to get into it and then.
But I just have a quick question.
Go ahead.
You gotta make sure we got sound and.
Nah, I checked. We got sound. If we don't got sound, something wrong. I checked. I made sure we had sound. Yeah, we.
Is there still gangster rap?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking
What's
about?
gangster rap? I don't know. I hear rap, but I don't feel like it's gangster. I just feel like it's kind of whack.
It's a lot of underground stuff that we don't really get.
Yeah, they talking about they still talking about pulling that selling pills and pull that 4-5 on you. It
has morphed into what we saying on wax or on this microphone. Now we actually gonna live it out.
But they've been doing that.
No, but they wasn't living it out.
Top Shelf, they send them a link.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah, they weren't living it out back in our day in the 90s. It wasn't no pull up on your ops, spinning blocks. Not from rap songs. Now, what I'm saying is now the beefs have become real. Now it's like they talking they beef on the mic. Now they
if they ain't already rapping about what they already did.
Right. Yeah, they self-snitching. It's a whole different mind. So I think that'd be a good discussion and see how it ties in. I would love to hear what Theo has to say because I have my damn it, I can't never paste this. This just pisses me off every time.
That you're supposed to do.
No, I did it. I did do it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I have to email it to myself. They don't know how to click on it just from right here. I don't know what it is. What's up, Tank? How you doing?
Don't you just
That's a nice shirt.
Don't just click on it.
Hold on, bro.
Oh, send it to me too, then, please. I thought you just.
I gotta go outside real quick and drop these things off. Y'all gonna have to hold it down real quick for me.
So is it not the same link every week? It just changes.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh,
hey, I'll be right back. They gonna hold it down. They gonna talk about something. They gonna fill this dead space. It's gonna take me 2 seconds. I don't know. Talk about something.
What did you do, Monday?
Talk about tipping. Yeah,
I did Monday. Monday was hot. So me and my brother-in-law, we started early. So we was down and drinking like 10:30.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Shay, what you always say? It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Yeah, that's why when I hit you and I said, "Hey, we gonna go live."
Done.
Oh, you was already gone.
I was already asleep.
I got you.
I didn't mean to go to sleep because I was on the couch on my phone.
What were y'all drinking?
Ciroc? I was on my Ciroc. Yeah, Ciroc and Bud Lights.
Ciroc is not even good.
Well, I get it for a sale for a good price.
But it's not good liquor. It's just not good.
What you mean?
Let me shut up. Maybe it is good. Maybe I don't know.
What flavors you had?
I think I've done the berry. I've tried the peach.
No, not the peach. Try the apple.
Oh, I tried the watermelon.
Oh yeah, summer watermelons.
And the pomegranate. Pomegranate was too sweet.
What's that one? If you get the passion fruit, that'll change your mind.
But what do you mix it with?
The passion fruit Welch's.
That's too sweet.
Well,
I drink whiskey, so
yeah. Well, yeah, you got it shots.
That's not shots. I
know. So you need shots because if you got I put juice in everything.
I could do it maybe soda water.
Yeah.
Maybe soda. Maybe lemonade if it's I don't know like a pool day or something.
They got that
spritzer.
They got that Le Mans Ciroc. I ain't never tried that. That might go good with your.
What's that?
It's like it's in a yellow Ciroc, but say Limon.
Oh, lemon.
Lemon. So they got.
So it's
I never had that one.
So it's a lemon flavored
vodka.
Okay.
Yeah, you might like that one.
Okay. I'll just stick with my whiskey.
Yeah, well, your whiskey ain't bad, but she's knocking hair off my chest.
You put Coke in it.
Get right.
Chicken straight.
Oh, I put coconut to cut it. Your price is way too high. Say you need to cut it.
No. Speaking of which, what was it? Monday, Gary, his father-in-law, we knocked off 46, whole bottle of 46.
What is 46?
Makers.
Straight? Y'all drinking straight?
I drink it straight. They mix it with Coke. Yeah.
Remember that. Make sure you remember that.
Good.
Yeah, well.
It's good.
I guess I wouldn't make it back in the Cowboy days.
We back.
Did you notice the difference between the regular makers and the 46?
No.
Oh, see, I don't know.
No.
He mixed it with
I
Coke
did not.
He did drinking.
He mixed it with Coke anyway.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into it today, man. We're gonna have some good conversations. Hopefully we can laugh and joke and have fun. Most definitely, we're gonna get into it, man. So I wanted to start off, man, with this whole Travis Hunter. He got married, he got the bag. A lot of people are saying he's making a mistake. I want to start with y'all and
Shay's over here bobbing her head. I think we need to start with Shay because I want to go. I think we opposite on this one, Shay. You won't believe what I got to say, but go ahead.
First of all, okay, how old is he?
Like 19, 21, 22, somewhere around there.
He is a baby.
Okay.
This is not gonna last. This is not gonna last.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
And didn't she make some comment in the past though?
Yeah.
That was kind of negative.
Yeah, she said something.
Right.
Something crazy.
Right.
Was it about his looks?
I don't think it was about
No, I thought I'm not making a joke. You know what I'm saying.
But I feel like he made a mistake. Yeah. But she's not I'm not gonna say nothing.
Oh yeah, we gonna say it. We don't hold back his shade.
No.
So Shay, he's young. You said so. Is it?
So he's young, right?
How old is she?
She's probably around the same age.
Oh, okay.
Or is she older? She might be older, actually.
I thought they said she like almost 10 years, if not more.
Oh,
older.
see?
No way.
I think she's older now that I think about it.
Man,
but listen, I feel like if anything, there should have been a prenup, in place saying that, okay, if this marriage does not work, you're at least going to walk away with this amount of money. Because if things go down, she's going to go for half or more. And for whatever reason, these females feel like they're entitled to half. And why is that? He's the one that took all those hits and concussions and all that. So I don't know. I feel like prenup. I'm team prenup.
Oh yeah, they're only 1 year and 9. They're only 1 year. They're
Oh,
close.
1
Yeah, so they're only 1 year.
So they've been together since high school, right?
Yeah.
So it's not guaranteed. She probably, he was Pop Warner. He was good.
Yeah,
high school, good. She knows a chance that he can make it.
But this is the thing, right? Something's gonna happen. She gonna cheat. He gonna cheat. That's what I think. You know what I mean? Because girls are gonna be coming after him left and right.
Yeah.
So she's gonna be looking for a reason to take half.
But hold on, let's go back a little bit, Shay. So he might have been where he is now. She might have seen that, but you can't discredit what she did as a girlfriend.
What did she do?
She was there for him.
Okay.
Had his back.
That's right. That's where I was going with it.
Yeah,
too.
had his back.
Okay.
So Shay, it's like I've been married. If being married, it's your wife. She didn't shoot the basketball, but she was there. She nurtured you when you were sick and all that.
A support system.
There you go. So why shouldn't she get?
She's entitled to have.
I wouldn't have a problem if you was there for me when I didn't have nothing, and you took care of me. I wouldn't have no problem.
I was headed down the wrong path, and you got me back on track.
Yeah.
Okay, but when they got together, now was he already the athlete, like a promising athlete?
That's what I said.
That was going to go to.
I think so.
You ain't just tough. You just some people turn around, but he been tough since Pop Warner. So yeah, so it's possibility. So yeah, she knew that, or the family knew that. So that's a possibility. But then,
but where's his mom at?
I don't know his backstory.
Yeah, I don't really, and that's one thing I've never I haven't seen his mom or his family structure. Like how was he raised, whatnot. He was obviously raised a good kid.
But
raised him.
Deion he lived with Deion. Deion gonna told him about the girls and all this. So Deion didn't put everything in his ear. Right. So it ain't like he ain't got no structure.
And we really don't know if they, that's just a rumor out there. Right. We don't know what their pre-marriage arrangement was. Right, we have no idea. But even if he decided to say, no, I'm not gonna go that way. Some people gotta fall and bump their head before they learn and get it. Now it may cost him a lot of money, however, they may not be important to him.
And then, like I say, this is his first contract. It was 40-something, but after tax, you'd be about down to 20. So he can get a divorce and pay that half. But that next contract gonna be bigger than this one. So
I still feel like, I don't know, like now.
Yeah.
You're not an athlete, but if you were to get married right now, right?
Yeah.
And let's say you were well off.
Mm-hmm.
Would you make that chick sign a prenup? Or you just gonna go all the way in?
If she wasn't with me from the jump, yeah. But he was with. You ever been in love?
Yeah.
Love make you what?
Dumb and crazy.
And blind. So he still might be blind.
Yeah, you see how he was dancing on that one video. I'm like,
but doesn't he dance on everything from what I understand?
I ain't no. That's a different side I've ever seen. Yep.
But he got to fall and bump his head.
Yeah.
Like you say, what's the marriage rate? Like you say, it's a good percentage-wise, it's a good chance it's going to end in a bad way.
And I gotta agree. I gotta agree with Shay. Like she said, because now he Jacksonville.
Yeah,
they're gonna be Florida. They're gonna be coming at him, and the girls that look way better than that one, and she gonna have a lot of time on her hand while he gone. So and they young. The possibilities is against them that they stay together.
And if you think about it, would you like then are you gonna like it in 20 years?
That's true.
You change.
No,
as a
most
person,
definitely.
you know?
I'm pretty sure Dion had to have this conversation.
Oh, for
with
sure,
him.
man. I bet my life on it.
Yeah, he had to have a conversation with him.
Well,
Like,
And
look, young man, take your time. Take your time.
hope he has
I
a
love her.
prenup.
I love her, coach. I want to be with her. I think this gonna work. That's what he's saying, in my opinion.
Right. We never know. They might live happily ever after. We need to do the stats on young marriages that make it.
Yeah.
Young marriages that make it.
I think we talked about this.
Chat GPT, do they have that?
We talked about this before. Why you doing that, G? You know a couple that we've been together married since high school. You know a couple, Shay. You know a couple. We all know a couple.
Yeah,
they made it.
But they're not rich.
So
Wealthy.
with the money, that's even better that they don't have the money. They still get it without the money.
No, exactly. So it makes it's a hard journey, but they got through it.
Yeah,
through the tough place. That I don't know. So I feel like whereas when you have money, there comes problems.
Too many opportunities.
Yes, exactly.
It says, while it's not possible to provide an exact percentage of young couples who stay married, studies indicate that couples who marry in their early 20s have a higher risk of divorce compared to those who marry later. Specifically, around 20% of marriages involving individuals in their early 20s end in divorce within the first 5 years.
Yeah.
Because you guys had said on one of the previous shows that the first 5 is the hardest.
Oh,
right?
definitely. Yeah, for sure.
So yeah.
I won't say that for me.
You don't think so? Or you just don't remember?
It wasn't your last 5 months.
It wasn't the first
the
5.
middle 5?
You still, I would say like the middle 5.
Yeah,
for me.
Luana
may say something different.
No, I agree with you. It might be not the first 5.
So what made it rough for you? What made it hard? Like what was?
Well, for me, I'm not gonna say what I'm saying. You have to ask her.
I'm asking you didn't have any issues though that you were like,
yes, there's some shit I won't discuss on camera, but it was never to the point where I'm like, damn, did I make a mistake?
Okay.
But I will say this, like I would tell any young person, no, wait, get to know yourself first, know what marriage is all about, exactly. What it is, what you're getting into, what it means to be married. You know what I mean? We talked about this before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I would give that advice to any young person. Yeah. So if I had Travis Hunter, and that's one of the that is some of the advice that I would have gave him. Like, look, she gonna be there. Take your time.
Hey, I'm gonna tell.
She might have pressured him.
I'm gonna tell G business. I'm gonna tell his business. So Luana's trying to tell him, G, you need to get out of that chicken suit at Church's Chicken and get a better job. So he wants to stay. He said, I'm gonna be a manager from the chicken suit.
Okay, so what about you? What about you?
I think it's just like he said, that growth. And when you get married, you do the same things. As you get older, you do different things, and sometimes people just used to the same.
But I'm asking you personally.
That's what I'm saying.
What was it that
it's not. It wasn't no one thing. It's just different movements and different tones and different.
Because how some people are married, they're together, they go through that, and then they might separate or divorce.
Yeah. And
then they come back together later.
Yeah.
So
that was happening to me. That's what happened to us. We separated and came back later.
Oh, for how long?
Almost 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
How does that work?
And that was just mostly me because I was free for a while and I was free.
So okay, but how do you? So who called who and said, hey, or did y'all just run into each other?
No, it's always contact because we still had the grandson. We take care of the grandson, so she'd drop him off to me, and or I drop vice versa. So it's like, I'll be honest with you, I don't got time. I was gonna pay for the divorce. I was like, so we need to have a conversation before So we had that conversation. We decided to work it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. But if you think about it, you had that little space. I feel like it helps you probably appreciate what you had, or you thought the grass was greener on the other side. Or something?
It was problems on both sides, but it brought me back on my end. It brought me back to like what I told you earlier. Dang, who had your back and who, when you sick, who took care of you and all that.
Again, so the grass wasn't greener on the other side.
Not necessarily that point. The grass was green, and it was a football field. Really? It was turf.
It could have been a dirty ass. some brown ass grass, Reg. What you
mean? What was? Did you ever think like, man, like this is some BS? Like, you're outdated doing this. I don't know if they were younger, and you're like, I can't do this. Young and the mindset or things you're not used to. Like you might be used to having breakfast cooked for you every morning or a hot meal. And then these chicks just want to go out and go out to
That's
eat.
part of it, you know what I'm saying? But then part of it was like, you know, you just freedom.
Okay.
You guys hit the like button when you come in. We definitely appreciate it. Go ahead, Shay.
I was gonna say I've never been married, but I would think when you get married young, you miss out on a lot. That's
like
why.
What? Give me an example, Shay. What do you think you're missing out on?
I feel like you need to be out and do what you want to do, and then you say, "Okay, now I'm ready."
What's the proper age you think to get married?
I would say like late 20s, early 30s.
That's what I did, late 20s, but because I already clubbed out. I've been clubbed out at
35. 35.
That's too late, man.
Because if you still want to kick it with your friends and go out, your partner might not be okay with that. That's why I said, you know, get all that out of your system.
You can always kick it with your friends, go out at 60.
No, you can. But when you're younger, a lot of times guys or women, they want to go out every weekend.
Not in a relationship. You can't.
That was my problem early on.
But what's the term? What do you consider going out? Going to the bar? Going out.
But even hanging out, Rich, you know how we used to do after work.
I consider this.
We used to hang out after work.
I ain't consider that going out.
But they do.
Oh, damn.
So you said that. Okay, so Monday's conversation, it came up, I don't remember how, but on Monday, talked about how Gary and I would hang out.
Uh-huh.
What did wifey say? She said, I don't know. She made a comment kind of like, yeah, y'all was hanging out. Like,
Ashley said okay.
Like late. Because we would hang out the wee hours in the morning. What did she say?
Where was y'all at?
We would be at the bar.
Not a club?
No.
We'd be at a bar, but
she was just like, she wasn't cool with that.
Yeah, it didn't matter. I used to think I got a pass because I was with my sister, but it wasn't no goddamn pass. But Ashley says I should have waited. I was married at 22, divorced by 25, 26. We were high school sweethearts, and I was pregnant. When we did get married, we co-parent wonderfully. Yeah. I mean, to me, I would recommend everybody to wait.
Toya said missing out on big kicking it. Yeah. At 20, if you get married at 20, hold on. If you get married at 20, you ain't been to the club. Well, you ain't supposed to be in the club to 21. Right. So I do believe you gotta have some clubbing in your life before you get married.
Look, see, this is what I'm saying. You're not missing out on nothing, Reg. Think about it. Because the same people that were doing it at 20, you'll still see them same people at the club.
But you missed out on the young experience. You don't want to go to the club and see a Bertha got a beard.
You still have the same amount of fun.
But you know what?
It's the same experience. It's the same experience.
I'm thinking that.
Yeah.
In my late 20s, early 30s, those were my best kicking it years. Going to the club.
Late 20s, early 30s. That was better than the 21, 22s, 23s.
What was so fun about the club?
I don't know.
Just hanging out. You got energy. You got to catch a second wind.
Right.
You can get up and go to work the next day. You ain't got to be all fucked up.
You know what? That is true. That is true. I used to hang out, don't know how I did it, and had to be at work early in the morning.
Yeah.
But if you think about the clubs back then, the Hop, SRO,
yep.
Frank's Place,
all of.
They don't have clubs like that no more.
Nah.
You had a good time and didn't have to spend a whole lot of money on drinks.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I don't know, man.
Think about it. Those were the good days.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I can still go to a club right now.
It's gonna be
some music.
No, you go, but everybody there is gonna be so young. You're gonna feel like you're in the club with your son.
That is true though. It's like you gotta go. Well, you can go. See, here's the difference. Now we don't. We go to lounges. Old people go to lounges. We don't go to clubs.
What lounges do we have?
You're right.
What lounges do we have?
We got this little cigar bars who play good music. You may not be a cigar person. Cigars. If you may not be a cigar person. But like down, what's the your friends downtown? Little spot.
Which one?
Cork and Thorn, but she has a lot of younger people, younger crowd there. Right. But I'm talking about the other one. Classic Jewel. So I think as 50+ we have to, that we can still have that fun. It's just now it's laid back and chill. You know what I mean? So not to me, 30s, that was Hey
man, hold on.
Drinking too much, throwing up. How was that fun?
I didn't throw up back then.
No, me neither. Hold on, man. Gee, going to the club in your 20s, man. You had your gear on. You walked around several times. You want motherfuckers to see you. Cut the bullshit, G, and fly. Yeah, they gonna look at me several times.
Wait. Did you have your curl back then too?
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, you guys can't see them chats, huh? Because I got that camera in the way. You can see
gotta
them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh,
But
goodness.
Toya said traveling to other countries as a single person with your girls is different in your 20s than with your married friends in your 30s. Oh, yeah. See, going out of town to a club is a little bit different, though.
I was gonna say, Toya, I go out of town, but I go with my girls, not couples, just the girls. Yeah, but ours is, I don't think we actually clubbed it.
Yeah, tapping ash. Tapping ash is cool, like Niecy
It
said.
is.
What's up, Niecy?
Back
How
there
you
was
doing?
cracking. Yeah, what up, Niecy?
Nah, Reggie, and I will agree with you. Like, we were talking about the Travis Hunter thing, whole thing.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
we done morphed and we reminiscing on our club
I'm glad you said it.
days.
We back. I got a question for you, G.
Go ahead.
Back on Travis Hunter. I want your opinion. At what point do you think the woman is entitled to half your money?
At what point?
Yes.
Just what you just talked about. If I had a woman that was with me when I was at rock bottom and didn't have nothing, and she had my back, I'm talking about kept me on track when I was off track, when I was at the club too much, and she like, no, you don't need to be doing this, or you need to be more disciplined, like that type. Yeah, she wasn't on the field or on the court, or whether you were a doctor or lawyer, she didn't take the classes with you, but she was there for stability.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That support system.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. We don't need no lawyer right there.
Okay.
Here's your half. We don't even
I have a question though.
Go ahead.
I hear what you guys are saying. It
Yeah,
makes sense. It sounds beautiful. But at how long? Like, how many years?
How
many years in is she entitled?
What do you mean? How long has she been with you?
Like, how many years in does she deserve half? Because you got some women that they gonna
if I got drafted to the pros and I'm 2 years in the pros, she don't deserve half. About 2 years in the pros.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
hell no.
No, like I'm saying, like high school, maybe even college is my last limit. If we was together during college, and I wouldn't just say, sometimes you come to college, you ain't a starter. Now, before I became a starter, she was with me. Then I made it to the pros. We got a few years in. Then
I'm gonna say, and my grandson. I mean, if he ever goes pro,
He gone. What you mean? We got to speak that into existence. When he goes pro.
And I'm going to be on him, and I'm on him now about the girls. I'm on him now, and I'm letting him know these girls peeped you before you saw them. Eyes open. It's 20 years.
What your mama tell you about
20 years.
What your mama tell you about them nasty boys when you was little? But you still had to find out about them nasty boys on your own, didn't you?
Again, 20 years. I feel like that's when she is entitled to
He's gonna say, Grandmama, I love her. Grandmama.
Toya says 15 to 20. I mean, Toya said 10 to 15.
He gonna say, Grandmama, I love her. I love her. I want to be with her. I love her that much.
Okay, so let's move outside that professional world.
Okay.
Being married, when is a woman like entitled to half your pension? How long do you have to be married?
Oh yeah, you go. Now you're talking about the pension.
So wait, hold on.
You in my pocket.
but
you was in her pocket now. You in my pocket now.
So no, listen.
Yeah.
So the pension, I know it goes to the first wife. How many years in is she entitled to get half your pension when you guys?
She got to do the whole ride.
No. I'm saying what is legally.
Oh, it's legally. It's like legally is 10 years.
It's 10 years.
10 years marriage in Vegas. For half.
You know what sucks about that is because you could be married to a woman 10 years.
Yeah.
Right. Doesn't work out. You remarry, but that first wife is getting half your pension.
You know what happened to a lot of people before?
Huh.
They didn't put the new wife on the paperwork, so the first wife got the pension. Why they when
I thought
they
they were still entitled. I thought the first wife would have to sign off on it. If she's not married, if she's not remarried, I think
something
she
like
has to
that.
sign off.
But it happened before. I don't know how it worked out.
She ain't gonna sign off.
I don't know how it worked out.
I ain't gonna sign off real quick. Let me welcome Ken to the stage and my man.
What up, though?
Yo, what's cracking? What y'all want to add to the conversation? So far, what you've heard, what you guys want to add, or anything?
Arkansas Slim.
People to keeper.
Cheaper to keep.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I'm out of Travis Hunter. I'm gonna take it a different.
He a little low in my.
We can't hear you. Sorry.
I said out of Travis Hunter. I take it a different perspective. He is getting married. He ain't one of these young boys out here having kids everywhere. Anthony Edwards got 3-4 different baby mamas. He's setting up and being an example, and he's marrying that woman not to get a divorce.
Good
You know,
point.
I agree with Theo on this
No,
one.
I hear that, and
Good
I
point,
believe
Theo.
he is. But my question
Is
is,
she?
what is her intentions? Like, is she real? That was my thing.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember what it was she said, but she said something kind of foul a while back.
That's what
So
I said.
that's what's making me question.
She said something about his looks earlier. Y'all thought I was joking. It was about his looks earlier.
So my thing is,
Yeah.
are you in there for
real?
the,
I'm not
like,
joking.
No, I think I do remember that.
Aren't you supposed to find the person you're with attractive?
Yeah.
You're making comments, but now you want to marry me. I'm not attractive to you, but now you want to marry me. Why are you marrying?
Hey, Shay.
Yes.
I don't want to be graphic, but that boy athlete, he's not the best looking, but that boy probably hung down to his knee putting that pipe on her. That changed everything.
Yeah, I didn't look at it that way, Theo. Because I was thinking the same way you, Theo, but I didn't say it. He's not the most handsomest young fella, but
he's an athlete.
The money, he might have the money in the pipe.
But that's fine. But all I'm saying is just I pray that she is with him because she loves him. That's why she's marrying him. And I do hope that their marriage lasts.
And Theo, on the surface, I hear what you're saying. That sounds good, but the percentages I read earlier, we have to pay attention to those divorce percentages, especially at a younger age. It just is what it is. The environment that they're going to be in, there's a lot of temptation. That there's a lot of people trying to pull them this way. Travis, let's go here, let's go there. But the one thing I will say about Travis, we talking about the clubbing, he wasn't no clubber.
Which is good.
But Gates,
him and Dion go fishing. That's what they do.
Gates, let me add to what you're saying. And we're not talking about Travis Hunter. We're talking about Silver State. Me, you, and Reg. All the years we had in, what happened on Wednesday? So what's the difference? And we still together.
Yeah, but what's the percentages though?
I don't know that percentage, but I'm saying it's your mindset of you want to keep your marriage. You know, that's the problem what we have as a whole, not to defer the subject, but we the only one again that called each other baby mama, baby daddy. We don't never call that's my ex-wife or that's my husband. We good with that stigma.
Right, I feel you, bro. I hear you loud and clear with that one. Yeah, I mean, we definitely need to change, our vocabulary when it comes to that, the words that we putting out and whatnot. But Travis could have all the right intentions. He could have all the right intentions. Everything you just said. Mm-hmm. Like he has no intention on leaving. She can cheat on him once or twice. I'm gonna give you a pass. I'm gonna take you back. But what is her mindset? What is her mentality?
Yeah, that's my question of her. Like,
but the mentality is, I apologize. The mentality is, if you look at these athletes, not just Travis Hunter, look at the boy for Oklahoma, SAG, whatever his name, Caucasian women. All these young brothers, they want to do something and build, and they're getting with the Caucasian women. And I hate to use Gates' word, black fatigue. And it's like, no, I don't want to deal with that, sister. I'm not changing the subject because this is the drama I got to go through.
Hey, Theo, is that boy SAG? Is he from a different country? Did I see that right? He's not from
Toronto.
Canada.
Yeah,
Toronto.
You figure that, that's what's mostly out there.
And then as far as when it comes to these athletes dating white girls, a lot of them, because that's all they're around. My grandson.
Their environment.
My grandson, white girls, and I was on him about that.
If they go
he went off to college.
If they go to certain schools, that's only around.
Yeah. And where he grew up, it was, middle class or like rich white folks. Now he ends up going to Cali and he's seeing all these like.
Dang, she fine.
Yeah. Now he's like, nah, he's seeing all these beautiful black chicks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes. So that's where I think that comes from. It's just what they're majority around. So that's what they tend to date. It would be just like a black chick that tends to date white guys. That's what they're around.
Right.
Hey, Theo.
Yes, sir.
So they were talking about the pension, right? From at the job?
Yeah.
They better remember Ray Caruth.
Right.
and look, he went from making what was maybe like 20 million to locked up in prison. He messed up his whole life.
Yeah, he out now.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Can I add something to this subject?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
But we talking about marriage. But a lot of these YNs ain't looking to marry women. They looking for boyfriends.
Who?
Wait. Say it again,
Wait,
Theo.
what?
Say it again.
I said talking about marriage, but a lot of these YNs not looking to be married. They looking for boyfriends.
I agree with you. I agree.
Reg, you see it every day in school.
Yep. And they trying to be down low with it too.
Hold on.
Yeah,
So are you guys trying to tell me? Maybe I'm missing what y'all trying to
Jay.
say.
I had to put that. Sorry, Jay.
Okay. So you say them young ends, right?
Yeah.
They looking. Oh, you talking about just the females or not the boys?
Yeah, the boys.
Yes.
They looking for other boys. Is that what y'all saying?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it can't be that bad. Ken, what you say? Would you say it's like that?
Yeah, they out there. They out there bad. It's bad. It's bad.
It's bad, G.
It's bad.
Horrible.
You can call. I'm gonna give you an example, G. You can call this new. Remember how Atlanta used to be? That's how it is around all the states now. The dudes. That's why the girls. It's more girls on girls because the reason ain't no dudes available.
That's sad.
I know we're going to another topic.
Nah, yeah, that's something we can get into on another day. But I'm like, damn. What you looking at?
So what Toya put?
So do rich black females have black fatigue also? Do you think that Serena, Eve, and all these other black women have issues, Theo?
You can put Janet Jackson and Halle Berry in there.
I don't think they have issues.
Yeah, because they're in the industry, so they're not around Detroit, Theo, Reg, Gary. They're not around us. They're around industry people who they been tossed up with. Serena don't been with a bunch of them. Eve don't been with a bunch of them. They don't been tossed up. So now when they step out to that Caucasian gentleman or that white gentleman, he don't care nothing about it. And baby, come on, we'll get you away from this lifestyle. Where Eve at? Where has she did a performance or anything?
She
got that
man.
Yeah, no, but she did not too long ago. She did.
But what I'm saying, you don't see her all the time. She got with that man and she became a wife. Every woman wants to be a wife.
She don't live.
Taking care of her
She don't live in this country no more.
Right. Every woman wants to be a wife.
Nope.
I ain't mad at Eve.
Did she marry for money though?
I doubt it because Eve was doing her own thing at that time. I don't think
she married a billionaire.
Yeah, but I don't. Okay, and so did Janet.
Did you see that? Did you see the prenup? If you stay with me for this many years, or you have a baby, you get this number. You get this number. She got to that number and.
Wait, did she go in or did he?
She.
No,
she because she lived out there.
But I think too it had a lot to do with what was it, like the religion, certain things.
But you know that in the beginning, right? You're supposed to work that in the beginning, right?
Yeah, but still, she didn't need his money.
No. You it's not needing money, but when you're rich, you always want more. When you're poor, you always want more.
Okay.
More. Theo, fellas, all the fellas, and Shay, I want to ask you guys a question. Since we on the money topic and all that, can a relationship survive if the woman makes more money?
Of course.
Yeah.
I want to start with you, Ken. Ken, I want to start with you. You say it can? You don't have no problem with that?
Yeah, it can definitely last. It can definitely last as long as she making the money I'm doing. I can, what I always been doing. And there it is. It shouldn't even matter.
But what if she?
I ain't gonna be mad because she make more money than me. As long as I get my cut.
But what if it comes with mouth? Like, man, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere, I'll wear the pants in this crib.
Oh no, I can't have that.
I don't need.
Oh, I can't have that. We can't have that.
But hold on. You knew who you married before you married her.
No.
She may not have had. She might have been going to school when y'all first got together.
Right.
You might have been in
right.
Yeah, you put it through school.
Yeah. But then now she done got
right. I put it through
like,
school.
Damn, she done passed you up, and now she.
I can't have all that mouth. You can't have all that mouth.
Toya says no, it cannot work.
I agree with Toya.
No, it can't work
because like you said, percentages. I'll say 90% of it won't work.
Really?
Because she want to be the man.
Yep.
Okay, but wait, Toya, what if he
because she make more money?
But what if he was making more money and he got laid off his job? He was the CEO of some company, got laid off. Now you're making more.
Well, she can't be talking crazy though.
She will.
Well, not necessarily. That's not
necessarily.
Hold on.
Let
me get prime example. I got laid off. She in the corporate world. She come home tired. I'm like, can you make me a steak? I've been here I've been working all goddamn day. You better get your ass in the solo on your own, motherfucker.
Hold on.
Come on, man.
Okay, hold on. Wait, you got laid off. You sit at home.
Yeah.
If she come home tired, why would you even ask her to make you a steak?
Maybe I like the way she make it. She make it a little different than mine. Maybe I'm just asking. I ain't asking all the time. Maybe that's
a conversation you should have had at the beginning.
Women cooking is different than men cooking.
Hold on.
Of the week, you could have said, "Babe,
I didn't want to steak. Hold on. I didn't want to steak at the beginning of the week. I wanted to steak shit at 12 o'clock noon. She don't get out till 5. So I went and got the steak. So we took them out the freezer. And I just said, can you put your seasoning on that? She been in all day, Leroy. But remember, it wasn't like that when I worked all day.
A lot of women's food is better than men's food.
I agree.
True.
So is that the excuse though?
The approach.
And then I really welcome. I want to welcome Cassandra to the stage also. And then I want to well first I want to go with Theo's. Like, what do you think about this, Theo? Can the woman make more money and the relationship survive?
Well, let me be blunt. In the white race, hell yeah, it happens all the time. In the black race, no, because of the mouth.
Damn.
Let me
the mouth.
Jump in.
Facts.
Jump in.
Facts.
Let me clean it up at the end.
Wait a minute, explain the mouth.
Reg, I said it before. Senator Kerry, his wife, the lady that got $300 billion from Heinz ketchup. Now look, she's a billionaire and she needs a husband. The lady that owns FedEx, white, got a husband. Oprah Winfrey got all that money. What she got?
Gail. She got Gail.
Edmund?
No, she
Gail.
She got Stedman.
Yeah, okay. Wink, 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 Cassandra. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Yeah. So, Reg, you say you're gonna clean it up. What are you talking about? You're gonna clean up?
Yeah. All y'all listening, right? Shay, especially you. Whoever makes the money makes the rules.
Really?
What?
Yes.
What?
Oh, Reg. Oh, no.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I
I don't know about your rules might be bad.
Okay, give me one contradiction to what I just said. Any one of y'all.
Because you could because money is not going to help you make great decisions. It doesn't help you make great decisions. You might you might say, okay, I'm making a lot of money. I'm about to go dump all this money into this stock. And your wife can say, you know what? I don't think that's a good idea.
Thank you.
I mean, I just did some research on this, and I don't think that's the right idea.
You 1,000% right, but what that dude did, because he still made that goddamn decision because he made the money.
But guess what?
So you ain't gonna listen.
It was a dumb decision.
I'm not talking about me. I'm just saying in general. Whoever in life, this is in life, not whoever makes the money makes the rules.
And then it could be a dumb decision.
It could be,
it
but
could end like really bad.
Know your role. Know your
role. A lot of
role.
men think like you too, Reg.
I'm not saying thinking like that, G.
No. Well, you just giving it. Okay.
I'm just that's how it goes.
Right, that's a scenario.
Yeah. I'm gonna listen like a mother. Why would I throw my money in? The wife gonna say that's me dumb. No, that's not me. How I think.
Right.
No,
so
but
that's
how the world thinks.
Right.
Whoever makes the money makes the rules.
Reggie, what rules are you referring to? You saying
I'm talking about anything. Life rules. Who make the laws? The rich. Who make the rules and everything?
All kid decision. Even that?
No.
That's all. That's part of the rules.
Right.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
the house rule. You're saying they make all the rules for the house.
Yep. If I say just say me and you together, right? You make like 20,000. Y'all make 160. I'm gonna tell you, we not going to Ricky Quick. We going to Vaughn to get these groceries. Where you gonna go?
That's different.
No, it's the same. No, because I made the money. You
buy the groceries, so we'll go wherever you want to buy them groceries.
Oh,
that's
well,
different.
Any other female be talking, well, I'm trying to save some extra dollars. No. I don't want extra dollars. I want you to go over here and get the good shit I want.
And it's your money.
What up,
so
Kip?
that's fine. It's your money.
No, it's our money. We married, but I'm just making the rules.
But you just said
we married. It's our money.
Right, but you okay.
But I just want you to go here. I don't want you to. You trying to get me the cheap stuff. I don't want the cheap stuff. I want the.
I don't have a problem. So.
But when she want that Louis Vuitton purse, then where y'all going?
We're going to Louis.
Thank you, Louis.
Or flea market.
See, because I make the money, but she if she ain't gonna buy the rules, we're going to Gooey.
The knockoff.
Kip, what's up, man? Thank you for joining us for another week, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you here. Hit that like button, man, if you don't mind. Yeah, man. I think did everybody answer that? Did everybody get a chance to chime in on that? Because I don't want to move on.
No, Sandra didn't jump in.
Okay, Sandy, come on. Let's go. Let's hear your take.
I'm just a little bit confused. That's all. I'm just coming on. I ain't hear what everybody else had to say, but now to me, all that's just foolishness. You ain't marrying and saying, okay, since you make the most money, I gotta do what you tell me to do. No, it's a partnership. it's a partnership. You gonna have rules. She gonna have rules. Y'all gonna have rules together, and that's just what it is. It ain't no one sided where this person make the most money. Now I guess the one that don't make money don't have no say so. No, I just don't believe that at all.
Yeah, know your role.
It's a partner. She said it's a partnership.
It is.
On both rules on both sides.
Yeah,
I like that.
it's taking into consideration, but in the end, it's gonna go with the money. What the money said.
I'm gonna say like respect.
For sure. I'm like, yeah, okay. Okay. Now what time you gonna go over there?
Reggie, you don't sound like it's a relationship. You sound like it's a business partnership.
No, it's a relationship because
no, Reg wants a dictatorship.
I'm not Trump.
Yeah.
I knew that was gonna go. I knew that's where that was gonna go.
No, this would it be. Okay, your way one day, mine next, but it's gonna be more in the end. It's gonna be more my way than yours. That's just how I am.
That's crazy, just the way you're looking at that.
Well, for real,
right?
But I'm gonna give it to you in a soft tone. It's like I'm gonna make you understand my way.
But
it's not about tone.
Yeah, I'm a sweet talk you and like, okay, today. Oh, you want to do it today? Okay. Today we're gonna do your time, but the next 2 times it'll be my time, my spot.
But hold on. How do you know? How do you not know that whatever choices she makes, you might actually like her idea? Like, you know what? Okay.
That's what I said. We're gonna try yours out first.
It's not try. You might just be okay with it because it sounds great. That's a great idea. That sounds fun. Or let's do this.
Yeah.
But you're already going in like.
I want to try mine first. Everybody want to try their way first.
That's fine, but like she said, a partnership, both.
Yeah.
Okay, babe. And then the next time around, you could just put out there. You know what? Let's go to why don't we go check out this jazz club downtown just to see?
But now you got attitude because when we went to your spot and it was messed up. Now I'm talking to you about it. I knew we shouldn't have came, but now you mad at me because this shit was messed up. We should have went to mine because next time we went to mine, we had a ball.
Y'all could just make it fun together.
Yeah, we tried.
Just conversation. Reminiscing.
We tried to them. Them white girls got to fighting like y'all said last week.
Who? Right.
They got loud.
And then if it's not good, then it's baby. You know what? Let's get out of here. Let's go. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Right, pretty easy. It's gonna differ from couple to couple, person to person.
Yeah.
But my thought is, my wife make way more money than me. I'm good. I'm gonna play my role. And like Courtney said, as men, we do have to be better leaders because even though they may make just because you make a lot more money doesn't make you a leader.
No,
right.
That doesn't make you a great leader. So I mean,
hold on.
This be better.
Hold on.
Leaders.
Hold on.
What?
Where Theo go? Where Theo go?
He on there.
I'm here, Red.
You heard what he just said? Because you make a whole bunch of money, that don't make you a great leader.
It don't make you a
great leader. Somebody vote for Trump then.
Hey, whoa, stop.
He filed bankruptcy 10 times. So he made money, so he ain't a great leader.
We're talking about marriage.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about relationships. This is a relationship. I got a relationship with
marriage.
Red.
Let me address you. We ain't talking about Trump. Let's talk about the Sonnies. How they was getting the 4-year loans, and then they put it in their brother's name and get another 4-year loans and not have to pay it back. People take advantage of the situation. It's us as black folks scared to file bankruptcy, and we lose everything. So I'm not mad at them. Trump ain't the only one. It's a bunch of them millionaires and billionaires filing bankruptcy to save their money.
They playing the system.
For sure. I ain't
mad in the system.
I ain't mad at nobody get old, but I was talking about the leader part. You say because you
I
make
get
man don't make I got jokes, but
Right now I get it. Yeah, so I mean, look, to each his own. But we've been on that topic for damn an hour.
So now, Theo, we got you now, Theo. Got you now, Theo.
Damn, is that Miss Sophia laughing, Cassandra?
Oh, Miss Sophia.
Red, what to say?
No, I'm finna lean to the one you was talking about. I was gonna hit Theo with.
You sure? Okay,
yeah,
go ahead.
Theo, we're finna shoot this next topic, Theo. So I know you call yourself a rap phenomenon, right, Theo? A rap historian. So we lead to this Remy Ma Papoose saga. What's your take on that? Putting their dirt out there on social media like that, Theo, or their relationship problems?
Me personally,
Yeah.
It's just a ploy to get likes and views for everybody to make money for us to pay attention to. But I don't pay attention to it because I can give a damn about all three of them.
All three. Who the three?
He's talking about
the dude.
but I think
Remy, Papoose, and Clarissa. I can give a damn about all of them.
But I don't think Clarissa. I don't think she's even.
Oh, they're going back and forth too.
Who is Clarissa? Who is
Clarissa
that?
Shields, the boxer.
Oh, the boxer.
That's
Okay,
what
okay,
I'm
okay,
top
okay.
stating,
Okay.
But she's been, I don't feel like she's been
So
disrespectful.
break down, people. What's going on with this? What is going on with Remy Ma and Papoose? Tell the people, the viewers, listeners who may not know what's going on. Let them know what's going on with this story.
What say Detroit?
I don't even know. I'll be following that shit.
Oh well.
I don't know.
It's just like famous people with got their relationship, got their relationship business out there in the streets, man. That's all it is. Remy Ma, Papoose, they've been together a long time, so now they breaking up.
Held her down while she was locked up.
But she's saying he wasn't holding her down. He's messing with the baby mama allegedly, and he paying the bills with her money.
Okay, but
so it's drama.
But it's so stupid because she's been out like 10 years.
Longer than that.
Okay, and they've been together.
Building.
And then I don't know, but rumor has it she was cheating with I don't know the guy's name.
He's a block captain.
And then that's how because he got out there and said she's been lying this whole time. I called her out.
That's what happens when you try to wife up somebody like Remy Ma.
Oh, that's what somebody was saying.
I feel bad.
Right.
He's trying to get a radio version.
But
they say trying to turn a hoe into a housewife. But
you know what? I don't know she was like that.
That's the version. I ain't calling her a hoe.
Okay,
I ain't calling her a
I
hoe.
feel bad for the simple fact that after all this, they were together. I don't know how long before she got locked up.
Yep.
But now they got this baby.
Yeah.
That's the part that sucks. And now this baby is bought into this.
And remember they was, I don't know if you know, they was promoting Black Love. It's Black Love. You see them on TV, Black Love, Black Love. But behind the scenes, they already tore apart.
And this is the thing.
Goes back to what Theo said. Go ahead, Shay.
She started going in, I think, before he did, right? I think she was starting the next person
because he was trying to keep it,
And then so he came out. But the thing is, this is on the internet forever.
Yeah.
So their kids are gonna see this.
Yep.
But like Theo said, it's like when do we find out? Not find out, but this shit could be just for clicks and views. Y'all do know that because people create stories like this bullshit. People want clout so bad. This internet, this content game is.
Let me add on
people
that.
making money. People trying to stay people relevant. Yeah, go ahead, Rick. Go ahead.
Because you're right, Theo, right? Because Papoose admitted that he knocked old boy out. So where do you admit on social media that you did violence to somebody, you don't get arrested? You see what I'm saying?
Right. He said I hit him not because he was sleeping with my wife. It was the fact that you shook my hand.
Is that assault?
That was disrespectful.
Is that assault?
Okay.
Is that assault by law in the court of law?
Yeah.
So why he's admitting on
first of all, okay, and then dude came back and said that wasn't true. He did not.
Man,
that's what the guy said.
Well, Remy said he got hit too.
Right, but the dude said he sucker punched
Detroit, I got a question for y'all.
Go ahead.
Can y'all name one rap song Remy and Papoose had did
together?
Recently? No, just recently.
Oh man, you know Papoose. Hold on. Papoose freestyle every day. You gotta follow him, bro. Papoose one of the underrated rappers ever. Like he said, he wrote most of her shit. No, Papoose is cold. He don't sign with the big record label. So you won't hear it. But if you underground and all that, he been making money.
Yeah, and he said that right now he could name pretty much everything he wrote on her.
Yeah, you can pull up something. Papoose might have wrote something last night, put it on this morning. He's that cold.
Papoose can't mess with me, man.
Papoose can't mess with me.
Papoose can't.
The only song I heard was when he came out with Clarissa.
But you have you known?
Pack your bag.
Remy ain't said nothing really.
How's you going to my house?
About home.
Who said that?
Nut.
He probably ain't heard the song.
I'm definitely gonna go look and see what he talking about.
Please do.
And I'm gonna have to get in the studio here and freestyle.
Man, okay.
I'm
missing what I'm saying. What
smoke
I'm
me a
saying
little
is,
something and get my my thoughts
Jay.
going.
You better run from Albert.
Come on, Red. That's because you scared.
No, I heard. I don't just talk. I hear
Red. Man, you underrating me, bro.
No, I'm not.
I didn't even know he was a rapper.
It's like you telling me, man, I'm finna go in the room with Tyson. You my boy. I'm like, Tyson 60, man.
Look, you see what Nuts said? Take your ass to the East Coast, man.
I'm not East Coast. I'm West Coast.
No, you're not. He said take your ass to the East Coast.
Because he think because all my favorite rappers from the West Coast. I mean East Coast. Where rap come from?
But I think
what that mean?
If you go to the
Red.
Yo.
Hey, Red.
I think we got YouTube and shit right now. You can get everything. So go ahead, Theo.
On my flight, I listened to Charleston White and Whack 100, which I don't care less about. But Whack 100 said one thing. He got a team that go around and produce content. And that's what he's telling everybody. And that's all I'm looking at, Remy and Papoose. They're just looking for content so people can click on them and like on them. That's it. Just to
it's big now.
Yeah,
but sure. Why now, though?
No, but because Shay, that right there that's the game right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, like this, our podcast, right? If we want to just create clicks and views, if we create some fake ass drama, me and Ray's getting into it and all that bullshit,
like Charleston White type stuff.
Yeah, just saying stuff to get reaction.
Right.
That's what it is. Like we talked about earlier, drama sells.
But I feel like I don't know.
Drama sells. So, but let's tie this into what Red you asked, that question that you asked. What type of business should we be putting on social media? Should we be putting our personal business on social media, relationships, business, whatever it is? Because you will see some people put stuff on social media, and then when you comment on it, they mad at you.
Right.
It's like you're out here.
If you put it out there, somebody's gonna comment on it. That's why you shouldn't put your personal business out there. Just say they did all that, not going back to relationship, but now you're back together. Now all the people that was on each side, they looking dumb, and I don't know why you put it on there because you want to get judged by the divorce court. The people can't help you out in your situation when you go there.
That's how a lot of people lose their jobs as well.
Yeah,
putting stuff on social media.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hear a baby.
Somebody had a baby.
Ken,
you had a baby while we was gone?
That's Cassandra. I muted her.
That's a Cassandra.
I muted her.
Hey, think about it, though, Gates, what you're talking about. Look at the WNBA when Caitlin and the young lady, from the Sky,
Angel Reese.
Yeah, when they play, all the stadiums and the white girl go around. All the stadiums are full, packed out. They get more people than the Pacers. So just for that content, just to hope that they get into it and do something.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So just for clicks and views. That's all.
It's a script. Television is a script. It's a script. Yeah. I mean, like you say, it sells. The shit, it sells.
And that's right. Because on that topic, Theo, when WNBA came out, who was the most viewers color wise? Now they got Caitlin Clark. If you see the racist views that what they be saying, they be like Angel Reese, like she the just robbing people in their comments. It's not like that. So Caitlin Clark is out 2 weeks. The tickets went from $86 to $25.
Oh wow!
When the game they're supposed to play. Yes, sir.
Speaking of WNBA, your homegirl was going off DS on Facebook. That was about the WNBA. Daph.
Oh yeah. That was about WNBA. I thought that was about something else.
I saw Daph put she put them stats, and I asked Daphne. I said, who are we comparing this to?
She was just saying her Angel.
I know, but they're just like we want to jump on Angel Reese side so bad.
Man, I'm on sports.
It's like Angel Reese, y'all not really. You can't mess with that white girl.
She can, and it's two different positions. So I don't even know why to compare it anyway. It's two different positions.
Because they're trying to create this riverry for views.
They trying to bring Bird Magic back, huh?
Yeah. That's what it is. But Angel Reese ain't on that level.
She's not.
Not yet. She may get there, but right now she not.
Nah.
And it is what it is. So So social media. Shay, have you ever put drama on social media?
Never.
Relationship stuff?
Never. Ever. Why would I do that? Never.
Okay, so Rez, let me ask you this question to the panel. Albert Murray, he was supposed to come up on the panel and all that. He didn't know, but Albert is one, he always, like, if he have a beef with a customer or something, and he'll post all the business on social media. And this person did this. To me, that is bad business practice. That is horrible.
Can I just say, I'm just going to jump in really quick. To me, that's like those people that be in the hospital, like,
Right.
Like tubes coming out.
Right. I just had successful surgery. And then when you say,
wrong. Y'all
hey,
wrong,
Shay,
man. They want prayers. They want
No.
prayers. Go ahead, Detroit. Go ahead, Detroit.
No, I
what,
get it.
go ahead, Shay.
You could just say, hey, send me a little prayers. You know, I'm in the hospital. I don't need to see your IV hanging and the drip
Right.
back here, you know.
Go ahead, Detroit, because I got something to say. Go ahead.
Yeah, because then people get mad. You be like, damn, nigga, what's wrong with you? Sick there. You get mad because you like, you know, because we read into so much shit. Like, if you text me and I say what, you talk, what I say, what you say what like that for? But you didn't hear me say what.
Right.
But
You just see me text what.
But hold on, people do post and they don't want to say why they in the hospital.
Exactly.
Right.
What I'm praying for.
Because you know
What
damn well we
happened?
want to know.
What happened?
We want to know what happened. Even with rest in peace. Rest in peace. Like we want to ask so bad. Like, damn, what happened to him?
You go in the comments and
Yeah, what happened?
And to go back to what you said, G. So I'm on the other side and both sides of this, G. It's like you can't attack my character. I'm gonna have to respond. That's just how I am. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just let you post something that I feel not true and I don't respond to it. You gonna get a response from me if you tag me in something. You feel what I'm saying? That's just how some people are. He's not, especially as a businessman, he can't let that. He could let it ride, but you don't want that stigma that it just rolled and you didn't respond to it.
No, I get it.
What is he complaining
I get it, but
Red,
it's okay to some stuff like just going back real briefly to the Remy Ma shit. Papoose shouldn't even be responding. Sometimes silence is the best weapon. But anyway, when it comes to business, yeah, you respond professionally.
Yeah.
That you keep it short and simple, and you're done. Sorry, I didn't work out for you. You know, I did everything the best of my ability. You know, and you move on from that.
Correct.
But to go back, keep on going back and forth on social media, that for me, that is not good business practice. So you try to make it right with her.
Yeah,
I'm calling her. Like, look, you know, I hate that it got to this point, but how can we fix this?
But what happened? Like, did somebody not pay?
You know what? It was, you know, I really don't want to go too deep into the details of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, but this is not the first time I've seen him do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to knock the brother. I'm just trying to say that is, in my opinion, that is not good business practice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when somebody leaves you a bad review, that goes a long way. So you're better off trying to fix that situation.
Right.
And like, you know what? Even if you got to take a loss,
right?
You know how many losses I have taken? Well, I got a bad customers. Like, oh damn, this is terrible. But bad reviews, people read those reviews if they go leave them.
Right. Theo, only thing I'm scared of is not going to heaven, Theo. That's the only thing I'm scared of, bro.
Huh?
He comment. He said I'm scared to leave the West Coast.
That was Nuts said, right?
No,
who said it? Theo said that. Okay. I saw that. Okay. Yeah, I feel you, man. Go ahead.
Real quick, Remy and Papoose. Hey, Red, you talking about the pension. Rappers ain't got no pension. They trying to make themselves irrelevant. They going broke.
Yeah, no doubt.
They going broke. Yeah.
Look, Niecy gonna put it out there too.
Wow.
Thanks, Niecy.
Niecy, we said shh.
Thank you. But hold on, they weren't fixed right. Like, did her car not stop? Because that's dangerous.
Shay.
Listen.
Shay.
The girl said she had to put her foot out the car. She's like
the Flintstones.
Now, I might have to.
Nah, she didn't say that. I'm joking.
Oh.
Nah, it was a whole little thing, but you need to fix it. I don't know.
Oh.
Different story.
Now the brother do good work for me, so I can only speak for my situation. Like the lady,
where I'm going.
Like the lady speaking for her. So you know what I'm saying. So
right now, I get it. Yeah, but keep your look in business, and even in your relationships. Ray, if I had a problem, I'm definitely not gonna put it online. And all that shit. Now I'm gonna reach out to somebody if I want to talk. I'm probably gonna keep it in. I ain't gonna tell nothing to nobody.
But you know what's funny is how we like to watch those reality drama shows, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. You scroll, like every now and then I scroll through Facebook every blue moon. And like you said, you see a little drama and you click it on.
Read the comments.
And trying to go back. Like what
happened?
Yeah.
We love to know. We love to know what happened.
Right.
Even in the accident. We like, what the hell? What happened right here?
Hey man, if you don't speed up, get your slow nose ass.
And I'm the person that's gonna click on click. try to find out.
So now y'all know what we have to do for this podcast, right? To make people click and hit the like button.
I'm gonna get Shay a black eye.
No, Rich, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create this false, fake relationship with y'all. Like, what we will blow up.
Yeah. I don't need I'm joking. Miss Queen over here, Lady D over here.
And then we start releasing videos.
Listen.
Man, she at the bar.
No. We start releasing videos.
With doing what?
Our downtown videos of everybody. I'm joking.
I'm not to put this here. I'm blast. If we would have had that one video, like clip edited.
Which one?
Yeah.
When that chair spun around.
Oh yeah.
When Reg's chair spun around.
Yep.
That'd be great.
What you call it? Edited.
Cassandra, you have anything to add to the? Oh, she gone. She be up and down or gone. Where she go? She back here. Hold on. There she go. You keep on jumping in and out. Cassandra, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So Cassandra, so what do you think about business, putting your business online, whether it's professional business or personal relationship business? What do you feel? How do you feel about that?
Oh no, I don't put my business online. I'm not that type.
Okay, so you don't agree with it?
You said a business too, like
like if you was going through some issues at home with your kids or with your boyfriend, anything,
or work.
No, I don't do none of that. I'm not a big social media person.
Okay,
so she just come back to work with a gun and shoot everybody. That's what she gonna do.
I ain't crazy. Right?
No, it's
right. Real quick, look, Theo. I want to jump to Theo real quick because this is a topic that Theo came up with. Yeah, and we gonna transition out of what we was talking about. And I think this is an important topic as far as I love talking about the Black community and why where we're at in the influences that impact that, right? So Theo, I'm gonna let you introduce this one, or you may want to ask the question, or you may want to frame it in your way. So I'm gonna let you frame it if you want to. If you don't, I'll try to frame it the best I can.
All right. Well, the subject was, did rap music harm the Black generation?
There's feedback.
Did rap music
destroy the Black generation?
Let's say harm or destroy.
Harm or destroy the Black culture, Black generation.
Yes.
I'm not sure what's going on with your audio today, Theo, but it ain't great. Be honest with you, bro. You on the phone?
I'm hurting. No, I'm hurting. I had to move spots. I had a situation.
That was a pacemaker, G.
Okay.
I can't.
So Theo, so why do you ask the question as to like why do you believe or don't believe that hip hop rap destroyed the Black community? Talk to us. Tell us your thoughts on it.
I sent you the link too late, but I want you to check it out. We can go back over it. But they had a secret meeting back in 89, 90 when the music was back on the East Coast. BDP, Public Enemy, Poor Righteous Teachers, and we were preaching positivity. All the men on it and the women had that medallion, that red, black, and blue. Red, black, and blue medallion. Am I correct?
I didn't. I didn't.
Well, everybody, the majority of us. So when they had that secret meeting, that's when they brought the rap to the West Coast. And now when you're doing gangster rap, a lot of them start living out that lifestyle. You start selling drugs, killing your own communities. And this is the destruction of it right now that you see in 2025.
So Theo, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why did it take so long to take shape? Like to really start impacting us? Like we see it, like we see it now, because Theo, that is not the only element that affects the Black community. That is just part of that's just the pepper that they throw in. Let's throw this. It's like this is like a recipe for destruction.
You got to put the rap in it, the crack in it, and the gang.
The no father in the home.
That too.
So that's just a part of part of the ingredients. That's part of the gumbo.
Yeah.
Right. I guess, how about this? Everybody on this panel, I don't want to say it, but when I say it, what was one famous line Ice Cube said? Life ain't nothing but what? And money?
Yeah.
Bitches and money.
Yeah, that's what life is all. That's it. And when he said that lyric, what did you do? You didn't want no wife. You want to hustle, sell some dope, get you some datings, get you some McLean.
You know,
And now,
you know what, Theo?
yep,
You're right. I think what happened, just like they took it and ran with it. That's what they did with it. Just like Tupac in that Tupac wasn't no gangster. But when
no,
he got that part of Juice, he took it and ran with it. He
exactly.
wasn't no gangster. He took that part in Juice and ran with that part. And a lot of people behind that rap took it and ran with it. They want to sell dope. They want bitches and hoes. They want this and that. You're right.
Stereotype.
Exactly.
Right.
Now, Ice Cube is one of my favorite rappers. Ice Cube been married for 33 years. So obviously you preach more destruction than preach about family. Let that marinate.
Now, and Theo, I mean, like I said, it's definitely an ingredient, but it kind of goes back to what we were just talking about, right? We talk about what sells, right? The people that's pushing this music, there's like, okay, we're going to make this the popular music, not the Poor Righteous Teachers, not the De La Souls, not the Public Enemies, not that. We're going to make this popular. And now we when these young kids are seeing the money, all the recognition, everything that comes with it, of course, that's what they're going to shift to. You know what I mean? So,
but if you remember from the beginning when gangster rap started, they were just telling the story about their neighborhood. They never said go pick up an AK and shoot nobody. They were just telling what their world
what
included.
They were seeing, what was what they
So
were.
he took it around with it.
And so Q can't he's not gonna say get married and woo. He's telling a story, and that's what he's been doing. And like you just say, that's what sells. Getting married, rapping about getting married. That's only work for Will Smith.
But it used to work. It used to work.
Not on the west, not on the west, on the east.
But if you
it used to work on the west.
Who?
Man, it used to work on the west.
Theo just named y'all everybody that the secret meeting with no West Coast was.
Which I saw that he's right about
that. Was the West Coast.
That.
West Coast was never
Far Side.
They from the west. Oakland.
But you got to remember, G, I don't want to get us flagged on the podcast. The people behind the industry don't like us because of who we are, and I don't want to get us flagged. So the people that are always talking, but those are the music producers that run profile and different things. Those are the ones. So when you come out with the most hideous things and you say something about them, like Kanye did, Michael Jackson did, they make you change the lyrics. I can't talk about them, but I can talk about Shay, Niecy, Toya. I can call them all sorts of bees, but I can't call that Ish woman out her name.
That's true.
But they were like rapping their realities.
Now that
I want to add what Gary said. When you had the gangster rap and you did the drugs, the fathers got strung out on drugs. So now that left the kids having to take care of the house themselves. You know what I'm saying? So now many of them dudes, what was they doing? Doing a 5-year bid, 6-year bid, coming home, they ain't have no skills, so they get right back into the street.
Yeah.
Then what happened? Now they smoking. The dope dealers became your smokers.
But I think like when you go like old school rap, rapping their reality. And then nowadays, there's feedback. You hear that?
That ain't me.
So now the rappers now, a lot of them don't live the life, but they're rapping it because that's what sells.
Can't unmute guests because they chose to mute themselves. Okay, somebody unmuted themselves. No, yeah. I mean, because hey
Gary, I muted myself. That's not me. I hear that sound. That's not me. I muted.
No, that's why I tried. I tried you. I tried Cassandra. I wanted to see who's the feedback was. I don't know, so that's why I tried both.
I had muted myself. I muted myself. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know who it was. I'm sorry, but I'll let you guys add something in if you want to add anything.
But you look at the effects, man. It's killing us right now. Like we talk about Travis Hunter. Well, back in the day, man, all them old basketball, football players, all them had wives prior to coming into the league. Now, 2025, you don't think about getting married because of this industry until you damn near on your deathbed.
But I feel like when you're young, my personal opinion is these kids going in, I personally feel like they're too young to get married. And I think the lifestyle makes it also harder for them to get married when they're seeing the type of women that are coming up to them, approaching them. It's kind of making them feeling like that's how all females can be. Like, are they really here for me or for the life that I can give them?
That level Nisi just put.
What did she put?
There's no money in positivity, just like cancer. Ain't no money in the cure. There's no money in the cure.
True that.
Yeah, you got to keep them coming the fix. I mean, that's facts.
Miss Shay, I got this question.
Go ahead, bro.
Miss Shay, this is directed to you. What is too young to go to jail? And second, what is too young to have a child?
So I had my kids young, but I'm going to say too young to have a child is like 15, 16, 17, 18. If you do it right, I feel like you should honestly have a kid like, I don't know, like mid-20s. Teenagers going to jail, that's too young. Your mind is not matured. The things that these kids go to jail for, that they have done, their outlook is going to be different once they hit their late 20s and 30s.
But they're crashing out. They're crashing out because there's not a male figure in the home. Is all I'm saying. But if you have that, you had that example. My daughter knew not to do things. Detroit daughter knew not to do things when that daddy's in the house. That's a big example.
But you do have 2-parent homes where the kids still do dumb stuff. You have 2-parent homes where the kids.
I'm not disagreeing, but I'm talking about the major role with that father in there. I'm talking about the father being active, that father pulling off the belt, coming up to the school.
Reg you can't bring the belt to the school no more. You're gonna go to jail.
No, Reg is a hall monitor. Guess what Reg do? Reg get more respect at that school as a black man. Them kids listen to him. The voice of authority. That's what God put inside of us as black folks, black males. You can't argue with that. Am I correct, Reg?
100%.
Okay.
So okay.
For the ones that want to listen, because you got them. You can't tell me, but you know that's
right. But I'm gonna say I have a grandson who's doing great things.
Yeah.
That was raised by a single mother, all the way in a totally different state. And the crazy thing, she could pick up the phone and call him here, threaten like I'm gonna call your dad, and it would scare him. And his dad's in a whole different state.
Beautiful.
So, so I'm not gonna say that's all, households.
I missed y'all point a little bit because I was in the bathroom, but so my thing was, you already know right from wrong coming up. And my situation was, I had a single mom and I didn't want to disappoint her. That's why I didn't do the wrong things. And going back to this gangster rap, Theo, that when that came out in WA after police and all that, that was right up my alley. I was right in the mix of that because I understood everything they was going through because it happened out here, even though they just got to say it on record. But we was going through it too. So, but then it make me want to go after him do no harm to him. So it didn't make me want to sell drugs, nothing either. Because I knew, like, go back to what I said. I didn't want to put my mom in no situation, try to bail me out of jail, put the house up, none of that.
So it goes to that household because you have some mothers that promote their sons going out to make that money to supplement that income
or to pay all the bills.
Right, exactly.
Parents is now they friends.
Yeah, I mean, interesting topic. To me, like I said, I think that's just part of the ingredient. We have a lot of work to do. I ain't gonna say we shit.
Yeah, you part of it.
But like you say, but all we can do is as individuals
do our little part.
Is be careful what we expose our children to, and pay attention to who they are around, because this gangster rap generation, it is a thing. It is a fad. And I wish Emmett was on here because he broke it down so good. He's like, back in the 90s, they were targeting the men.
Right.
But now, if you look now, like they were targeting the women, the Remy, not Remy Ma, but the Sexy Reds, Meg the Stallion, all that. Now they've created this identity for the women where it has to be, it has to be this ratchet culture, the twerk culture. But
I don't even like this ratchet.
I know, but these young girls, they look up to that.
crazy.
Just like as young men, we looked up to it. You know what I mean? Now it didn't get to Reg, it didn't get to Theo, it didn't get to Detroit like it's getting to our youngsters now.
Right.
But now it's getting to them. You see what I'm saying? Now it's influencing their life. It's directing them.
I feel like honestly, it's the household. Like I remember my oldest he thought, what is it, Nelly? What was their crew?
The Lunatics.
The Lunatics. They were like the greatest rappers alive.
Mm-hmm.
And they had, mom, Nelly has this chain. And I had to tell him, that's not his. All that stuff is rented. It's not their stuff. It's rented jewelry. So a lot
society is more powerful than the household.
But I feel like if you
when he's outside the household,
best to teach your child,
majority of the time he is,
for your child to know, well, shoot, okay, mama just told me that wasn't, because I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I would tell my kids, I'm not. If anyone's not gonna lie, I'm not. He
want to be popular with it amongst his friends, amongst his peers.
He want to get there. He want to rent it too and say I got it on too.
But I had to give him that reality check that's not his. That's not theirs.
Yeah.
That's all video prop. So don't let all the glamour that you see on TV fool you, because it's not real. So that's where the parents step in to let their child know this is not great.
Yep.
The way Sexy Red dresses. No, you don't need to dress like that.
And I always go back like Charles Barkley. I always say, Charles Barkley, I'm not a role model. I play basketball, but I'm not a role model. I got my own life. I'm gonna make my own mistakes. It's not for me to teach your kids. It's for you to teach
your kids. So as a parent, there's no book on how to raise a child. You just do the best that you can do and pray that your child grows the way you would like to be proud of.
That's all you can do. That's really all you can do. I mean, society is strong, man. The pressures of society and peer pressure. I couldn't imagine if I had social media back when I was in school.
Know, right? Oh man,
shit.
It would probably been worse than
say, gee, three-way was enough, huh?
Right, exactly.
Right, three-way.
Everybody got caught up on the three-way, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Just to give you an update on the score, OKC is 83 to 57 Minnesota. So Minnesota looks like they'll probably be going home.
Yep.
Unless they make a remarkable comeback.
They was about 30.
Oh, was they? I knew Ken. I knew you had to be watching.
They was.
Ken, you don't have no video this week?
No, not this week.
Not this week. We're gonna find one for next week. Nisi said, "Yeah, the internet is raising them. The internet is raising these damn kids. Everybody got a phone in their hand. We got our phones in our hand. We 50 plus.
Right.
Shit.
But whose fault is it that our kids have their phones and tablets in their hand?
Because we buy our kids
their mamas and their daddies.
I agree.
At 3, right. you need a cell phone at 3.
But what's funny is how come it is parents now feel like their kids need a phone because they have to make sure their child makes it home safe from school. But we didn't have a phone. We had. I was a latchkey.
It's a different time, though. It's a different time.
The iPad is the best babysitter in America. That's
a different time. Will say, you come home together. Y'all better grab each other by the collar and come home together. Or you're gonna get cash.
Right.
Think about it. You had that house phone. Mama said be home at this time.
She gonna call.
She gonna call to see if you're in the house. So you had to be in the house because you didn't know what window time mama was gonna call.
Yeah, kids got it bad nowadays. They can't even sneak in. Like, oh man, we used to stay out. Mama don't know where I'm at.
Hey, you got what is that? The
satellite? What?
No,
GPS.
Locator.
Not a location on the phone, but let's say your child doesn't have a phone. They shouldn't have one nowadays. But for the phone, the doorbell, the ring.
Oh yeah, the ring.
The front and the back. You know who's coming.
Window.
Because we snuck people in the house that shouldn't have been in the house back then. You know.
Say you snuck people down.
Man.
Hey, Theo, I want to ask you a question based back on this topic, and we're gonna close out in about 5 minutes.
Yes, sir.
So, what do you see this music? Do you see it going away anytime soon? Do you see a switch? Do you see the Black community finally coming together and say, "Look, this is part of the problem. We need to eliminate it"?
You know, my response is always the same. Till we get back to families and God, we heading down the toilet bowl. I'm like Charleston White. We need to burn the whole generation.
Woo. Burn it down. Start over.
And G, I got a question for you. I believe that was you that commented when we was talking about it on social media. You didn't see the white folks with Ozzy Osbourne, AC/DC, Motley Crue. They wasn't doing all the violence and everything else. They get up and go to work and relax every day. But we wanted to live that out. The difference, we're followers.
Well, they
Okay.
bite backhands off.
Wait, hold on. I'm glad you brought that up. Because white people are the ones who are buying this gangster rap. How come it's not affecting them like it's affecting our communities? And I think I know you may go with this.
Because they know it's invitation. As Shay say with the chain. They know it's
so Hoko, Theo, well, no, you can't just say that.
Because remember the little white boy said, I got time today. Remember, he was influenced by rap music too. You remember the
they can be just they can be just as influenced as us.
Yes.
How come it's influencing us more than them? And to me, it's an easy answer.
I don't have a statistic, but I bet you they got a 2-parent home.
I bet they too, but
no. To me, the easy answer is yes. It's their environment. It's what is that feedback? It's that the environment within it. It may not even necessarily be 2-parent home, but even though they do have more 2-parent homes than black families, but yeah, that makes a huge difference. They're not around that rich. If you got little kids, little girls in poverty, in the projects, and then you add this music in, single parent home, it's gonna affect them more.
Because you're right. Because the other way, I can act like this on this side and go to this side. I have two options. You in that poverty, like you said, you only got one way you can see it, and the one way you can get it because you don't have the financial opportunities. Yeah, they know that's entertainment, the rap music.
Right.
They're not gonna go really 9 times out of 10 go do some stupid stuff. Who you gonna ride on? You gonna ride in the hood on some black dudes? No, you're not gonna ride on white dudes. They ain't what you about.
Right.
But that's what they did back in the day.
Not the white boys.
They were listening to, that's where the issue came in with rap music, is because them white folks was listening to rap music. Their parents wasn't having, them rich folks wasn't having it.
But I'm saying they wasn't doing no damage. Really wasn't doing no damage, no drive. You ain't seen them doing
No,
drive.
they got people backing them when they do some damage.
Yeah, exactly.
They got judges.
That's just like it's hey, when we was doing this crack, but it's an opioid epidemic for the whites.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that's when the whole destroy of the black people coming out with the gangster rap, because they didn't appreciate their kids listening to our music.
Let me ask you a question, G. You rap.
Uh-huh.
I'm a producer. Man, if you put these lyrics out, bruh, you got kids. I get you 20 million guaranteed. What you rapping?
Nah, yeah, I get it. Yeah. Especially back in the day. Hell yeah. I didn't put what on paper?
When I say I'm smoking him with the AK, pulling the push out.
Yeah.
But again, so back in the day, they were rapping their reality.
Yeah.
Now you have rappers claiming to be gangsters who are not gangsters.
That wasn't Cube's reality.
But but did he really do like gangster?
No, he's seen that though.
Yes.
He's seen that.
But I felt like
he's seen that.
But I felt like he was rapping his reality.
What? No, he think Cube didn't see none of that.
I felt he rapped his reality. But then now you got the Rick Ross.
Cube just was hearing the stories.
Hey, Gates.
How to survive in South Central. Go ahead, Theo.
Gates, over your left shoulder was one of the main destructions of the black race. See them shoes over your left shoulder?
Jordan?
Them shoes. We still killing behind them today. Think about it.
My thing's a little crooked too.
Okay, but the shoes, the Jordan shoes, yeah.
See?
My fault, G. My fault. But just think about the destruction.
That was my fault. I didn't have to touch it.
No, but think about it. That young man right there, he invested into the prisons behind his shoes.
Well, I bought me a pair of Saturdays, so they killing over diamonds. They killing over 40 ounces. They killing over a double.
Yeah, they kill.
You just can't blame it on the shoes.
They kill over everything.
Anything that costs something, they kill over. Just Jordan.
Yeah, I understand, Reg, but don't nobody wake up at 5 a.m. to go outside a shoe store to get some shoes.
No, not me.
So,
man, this discussion, that can be a 2-part, 3-part, 4-part series. We know all the ingredients of the destruction.
Yep.
And yeah, like I always say, we are in the Game of Thrones.
I got one more ingredient.
They don't go what? What is it?
My rent is one more ingredient.
Your rent.
My rent.
Is
one more ingredient.
Okay. You want to go with your rent?
Yeah, that's one more ingredient of destruction.
Go ahead. What's your rent? Hold on. Put you on the big screen. Put you on the big
You
screen.
got the video?
Wait, somebody's calling.
Oh, no, I ain't got the video. No, I don't even got the thing up. I didn't put the phone number up. You didn't see no number up there. What the hell you talking about?
I don't know. I'm
Hold
just
on.
like, what's
No, I
going
don't,
on?
Reg. I don't. Hold on. Let me find
Reggie's
a picture.
rant.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. Reggie want to rant about something.
Yeah, I
Let's
sure
see
do.
If I get this goddamn picture up. You can talk about it, Reg. I'll look for the picture.
Theo,
Yes, sir.
we talked about it before. So while G find this picture, I'm born in 1968, bruh.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
a man's man. I think the last of a breed.
Oh, I know where you going.
Yeah. So like you said, we talking about destruction. So if my son see me with this, my grandson see me with this, his son see with this.
Not again.
Yeah. Have you seen the latest?
Yes, and I told you this way too much.
Oh, so you on my side? That's right there at the bottom.
It's annoying. Why? Ain't nothing.
Right there.
When you finish
Y'all
ranting,
see
Reg,
that?
They can't see that shit. They can't see it yet.
Theo, this is a
Why?
well, it's LeBron.
Is that a Burke?
It could be a diamonds. You don't, a man don't carry a bag like that. That's your great grandma carry a bag like that.
What kind of is it? It has to be a Birkin bag.
Shay, do the name mean anything? That's a purse, Shay.
I'm saying for a man to carry that, I pray it's a $80,000 purse or something.
Shay, it don't matter. He's a billionaire. Why you got to carry that?
I cannot get this picture up on the screen.
Theo, if y'all can't see it, he got a big old bag like your grandma will carry, not a small one, huh?
I seen it. That ain't his first time.
Yeah, I know it ain't, but this is a bigger bag. Last time he had a small one, and then he had the one across the shoulder.
What's in it? A bunch of money? Like, is he going to the casino? What's in the bag? You going shopping? All that cash?
Huh?
Red.
Yes.
If you look at it, that's the culture of all sports right now with these athletes. The puppet master is telling these young people to do this.
My grandson.
When I said,
look at the pants.
My grandson is not carrying no purse.
Look at the pants.
In a
Red.
Just a bag. Just a
That
bag.
is not a bag.
That's
It's
a
a purse. It's a purse.
Bag, man.
Y'all went from purses to bags. Which is it, G?
Okay.
Can you guys see that?
yeah, I see it.
Now
What's
So-
the orange first?
Yes.
Yeah.
What say Detroit?
an orange purse.
He matching.
It's an orange
He
purse.
got on. He got on. Maybe he carrying. Maybe his wife is in the. We don't know the whole breakdown of this. We really don't.
G, stop. Stop, man.
We
Stop it.
don't.
I hope he's
Stop
carrying
it.
his wife's purse.
Stop.
I hope he's carrying
He
his wife's
could
purse.
see. You see how we take. So when we had that conversation, would you grab your wife's purse?
And I
He
said
did.
no. I said
Well,
no.
I hope that's his wife's purse. Because you know when we leave here or early tomorrow, I'm gonna call my grandson. We're gonna have this gonna be a whole nother
You
conversation.
gonna tell him no.
Don't ever.
That's his
ever,
wife's
ever,
purse, man.
So
That's-
okay, so
that's
all
his-
LeBron's sons, he got two sons. So Bronny and the other one's supposed to carry one too, then, right?
No,
They
that's
have one?
that's his wife's
They have
purse,
one?
man.
No, I'm
They-
just
they
saying. I'm
just
just saying
have
that, that's example you said for your son. If that's not,
I'm having a whole conversation. Don't ever.
That's his wife's purse.
That's my rant, man. To me, just my opinion. The men ain't supposed to carry nothing like that. That's my rant.
I agree. It's not
Alright.
even. It's,
Hey, G.
it's not man.
What's
What I
happening?
said, what I said earlier, and Reg agreed with me. Detroit did as well. Again, a lot of these YNs are into YNs, so they doing young lady stuff.
Yeah.
Pull up, hey G, while you on the computer, pull up Miles Turner, the Indiana Pacers center, with his 5-6 different persons.
Sitting
You
courtside.
got a purse too?
What? No.
Yeah.
He got the thing tied around his neck.
I can't.
Yeah.
And to go back, Shay, everything he had in that person go in the backpack, man.
Say Miles Corner courtside.
Miles Turner, courtside.
Turn, Miles Turner.
Look.
Hold on.
Blow it up. Yeah.
Who he play for?
Indiana Pacers.
Indiana.
Looking like somebody ain't he?
You guys need to
No,
stop.
G gonna tap you on the ass in practice next week.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Okay.
Let me find him. No, that's
It's
LeBron.
All right,
In the
man.
purse. About 4-5 of them will pop up.
Miles, why are we doing this? I can't even get it to blow up. And I'm tired.
He don't look like
I don't know if y'all can really see that. It's a little small.
He don't look.
But
He ain't interested in the game. What's going on?
I gotta
look
look.
at Buddy Bomb. Look at Buddy Bomb in the gray. He like, I gotta see about this mother.
Reg, I was
Look,
going to
he's
invite him
nails.
to the freak off after the game. He can't hang with me.
It's a pink.
Yeah.
Pink with that man. Come on.
It's very European.
Oh.
Very European.
We ain't in Europe.
He's very. Look, he might just.
Hey, look, man, look,
That's his fashion.
Look, I need to see Operation Take Man.
Yep.
It's definitely an agenda where you can see it. It's right in front of you. All you young people, I feel sorry for y'all. Y'all are battling this right here. You guys are battling this society right here, what we're dealing right now. And it's not just a coincidence that men are starting to turn out like this.
It's a plan.
It's not a coincidence. It's an agenda. I truly believe it. I don't know who behind it. I don't know, but y'all young parents, hey, buckle up. That's all I can tell y'all. Y'all, anything to leave us with? Because we're going to get up out of here. I got to get something to eat. I'm hungry. I'm starving. Thank everybody for joining us today. Nisi, thank y'all for engaging us. We love engagement.
Sure.
You guys engage with us, man. If you guys know some topics that y'all want us to talk about, let us know. Hit us on our Facebook and let us know.
I got one thing. It's a little humor in it. See, all them one purses, them was all the ones at Diddy's parties. I'm out.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Detroit, you got something, Detroit?
Love and peace, man. Love and peace.
Appreciate you joining us again, bro. Thank you for the dialogue. We appreciate you adding to the show as always. Got to get you.
So what you doing on Saturday, right?
That's what Red said. I forgot all about it. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I gotta slow down.
Wait,
Slow down.
Or some Saturday, we let G come up with the heat. Yeah,
I forgot.
I took the day off for no reason.
Oh, well, let's go then. Let's go. Where y'all want to go? Theo ain't going. We can go. Look, Theo. Look, check it out.
No,
we can go to lunch. Let's go to lunch.
Right here.
Yeah,
where we just
Let's go to lunch somewhere. But we ain't going downtown though.
No.
We're not going down. We gonna go up to 76.
At what time?
What time
Same.
you want to go?
Y'all been how's that place? I see it all. How is it?
It was cool.
Are either that or born and raised? Which one y'all want to do?
This one up.
76?
Okay.
Yeah.
76. Let's go. 11, 12. What
time?
Don't matter to me.
I'm down.
What time, Shay?
11, 12. Either or.
Which one?
11:30.
11:30.
11:30. We're gonna go up to 76, right across street from Aliante. We're gonna do it. Since Shay took off, we're gonna go up there and just hang out. It ain't downtown, so you won't,
Only Theo, 1 hour. 1 hour for lunch, Theo, if you off.
I work.
He gotta work. He'll be at work anyway. He'll be at work anyway.
You coming, Ken?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna be up there. 76, right across the street from Aliante. 11:30. We're gonna have some lunch. Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I'm gonna have you make me a t-shirt with a circle in it, Theo, and a purse. No purse.
I'm bringing my purse next week.
I'm bringing y'all a purse.
You're wasting your time.
That's your Christmas gift.
You're wasting your time.
Her purse. Man.
Well, until next week, man. Shay, hold on. Y'all didn't leave. Shay, you gotta leave with something.
I see y'all on Saturday. Thank you for joining.
I forgot. Hold on.
Nisi Saturday. Cassandra Saturday.
Sandy's gone.
She's still watching.
Damn it, where the hell is my cursor? Oh, there it is, right here. It's tripping. But until next week, we'll see y'all. We thank y'all, man. We appreciate you guys. We're trying to get better at this thing, and your support is appreciated. But guess what? It's much needed. It's much needed. Stay connected, man. Hit us up, subscribe, and do all that.
Peace.
Vegas Live Podcast.
That's all for this episode of Vegas Live. We hope you enjoyed exploring the vibrant and exciting topics of Vegas Live with us today. If you want to stay up to date on all things Vegas, be sure to subscribe to our podcast and follow us on social media. And if you have any suggestions for future episodes or guests, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Vegas Live. Remember, what happens in Vegas becomes contagious.